quiet strength, the power of embracing your need for alone time. For many, the concept of self-isolation resonates deeply as a form of solace and regeneration. It's a personal retreat, a voluntary step into solitude that allows one to recharge away from the clamor of the world. This isn't about shunning the warmth of human connection, but rather about finding a balance. There are times when the cacophony of life crescendos to an overwhelming roar, and the soul seeks nothing more than the quietude of one's own company. The urge to vanish, to step back from the stage of social interaction without leaving a trace, is a powerful one. It's not an act of rejection, but a silent whisper for space, a momentary pause in the relentless narrative of life. In these pauses, in the embrace of solitude, there is a profound peace to be found, a chance to listen to one's own thoughts without the intrusion of outside voices. It's important to recognize that enjoying the company of others doesn't preclude the need for moments of isolation. Human beings are complex, and the need for community and solitude can coexist within us. There are instances when the burdens we carry seem to multiply, when the pressures of existence press down with unbearable weight, and the spirit yearns for a respite, a place of refuge where one can gather strength. In these sanctuaries of solitude, there is a profound opportunity for introspection and self-discovery. It's not a journey away from the world, but a deeper dive into the inner universe. Here, in the quiet spaces we carve out for ourselves, we can confront our fears, our hopes, and our dreams. It's a space where we can breathe freely, unencumbered by the world's expectations, and emerge refreshed, ready to face the world once more with clarity and purpose. The allure of vanishing into the ether holds a peculiar charm. It's not a matter of fleeing from life's hurdles, it's about seeking a tranquil haven where one's essence can truly flourish. Within this sanctuary, the cacophony of the world fades, granting a cherished solitude. Here, in this secluded enclave, one can bask in the serenity of their own company, undisturbed and free. In this quest for peace, the notion of disappearing is redefined. It transforms into a journey towards inner stillness, a deliberate step away from the tumult of existence. It's in this quietude that one finds the space to breathe, to unfurl the thoughts often tangled amidst the daily bustle. This is not an act of abandonment, but a conscious choice to prioritize personal well-being and mental clarity. To vanish is not to become invisible, but to dwell in a realm of self-reflection. It's an intimate dance with one's thoughts, away from the prying eyes and relentless demands of society. In this personal retreat, the soul whispers, and one can listen to the truths that often get drowned out by the noise of routine life. Ultimately, the desire to escape is a testament to the human spirit's need for respite. It's an acknowledgement that within each of us lies a private universe, vast and rich, waiting to be explored. In the embrace of this self-fashioned solitude, one can discover the boundless landscapes of the mind, where imagination and tranquility coexist in harmony. In today's fast-paced world, finding a personal sanctuary is essential for safeguarding one's mental health and emotional equilibrium. The act of disappearing is not about vanishing into thin air, but rather about stepping back from the relentless demands of daily life. It's a conscious choice to mute the world's cacophony, to regain a sense of tranquility amidst the chaos. This retreat is a self-care ritual, a way to recharge and restore one's inner calm. The freedom that comes with this form of solitude is liberating. It's the liberty to engage in activities that bring personal joy and satisfaction, without the constraints of societal expectations. Whether it's losing oneself in the pages of a captivating book, wandering along a serene path, drifting into a restful slumber, or delighting in a cherished hobby, these moments are a respite for the soul. They offer a pause, a chance to breathe and be present with oneself. Moreover, this time spent in solitude is not an act of isolation, but a strategic withdrawal for self-preservation. It's an opportunity to indulge in the simple pleasures of life, which often get overlooked in the hustle of social obligations. In these quiet hours, one can savor the uninterrupted pleasure of personal pursuits, free from the gaze and judgment of the outside world. Ultimately, there's an inherent joy in existing solely for oneself, even if just for a while. It's a state of being where the only approval that matters is one's own. In this space, one can truly appreciate the essence of being, without the need for external validation. It's a profound realization that our worth is not tethered to the recognition of others, but is inherent in our very existence. This understanding is a powerful source of contentment and peace. The concept of disappearing isn't about vanishing into thin air, but rather, it's a metaphor for taking a step back to truly tune into one's own needs and desires. It's a practice that involves setting clear boundaries and giving oneself permission to take a break from the relentless pace of daily life. By doing so, we allow ourselves the space to recharge our batteries, to contemplate our lives, and to return to our tasks with renewed vigor and a clearer perspective. In the journey of self-discovery, self-care and self-awareness are paramount. They are the tools that enable us to listen to the whispers of our hearts and minds, to recognize when we're stretched too thin, and to acknowledge when it's time to retreat and recuperate. This art of disappearing is not about neglecting responsibilities or shirking duties. It's about understanding that in order to be present for others, we must first be present for ourselves. When we embrace this art, we find that disappearing can be a powerful act of self-preservation and self-improvement. It's a conscious decision to step away from the external noise and to focus inwardly. In these moments of solitude, we can reflect on our experiences, our choices, and our paths forward. It's an opportunity to gather our thoughts, to realign our goals, and to emerge stronger and more focused than before. Ultimately, the art of disappearing is a testament to the strength found in quietude. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most productive thing we can do is to take a moment for ourselves. In a world that often demands constant connectivity and availability, choosing to pause and replenish our spirits is a bold and empowering move. It's a practice that, when embraced, can transform our lives, enabling us to show up as our best selves, ready to face the world with a renewed sense of purpose and passion. In the whirlwind of daily life, it's not uncommon to feel the urge to step back, to fade into the background and take a moment for oneself. This act of disappearing, often seen as a retreat, is in fact a vital practice for maintaining one's mental and emotional health. It's an acknowledgement that even amidst the chaos, it's perfectly acceptable to hit the pause button and seek refuge in the quiet corners of solitude. Yet, this need to withdraw masks a deeper, more profound longing. It's not a wish to vanish into obscurity, but rather a hope to be discovered. Beneath the surface, there's a desire not to be overlooked but to be pursued, to have someone make the effort to understand and embrace the true essence of one's being. This yearning to be found speaks to the human condition, the intrinsic need to connect and be acknowledged. It's a silent plea to be remembered, to be valued not just for one's presence but for the unique individual that lies beneath the facade. It's about being recognized and appreciated, about finding a place where one is not just seen, but truly known. So, while it may seem that some of us vanish from time to time, it's not an escape but a search for authenticity. It's a journey towards finding a space where we can be fully ourselves, without judgment or pretense. It's about discovering those rare moments and connections where we are not just found, but understood and accepted, wholly and completely, for who we truly are. There are moments when the world feels overwhelming, and the urge to vanish seems like the only escape. Yet, this desire to fade away is often a silent plea for discovery, a hope that someone will notice the absence, sense the void, and embark on a quest to uncover the hidden. It's a paradoxical yearning, not for isolation, but for connection. In the depths of solitude, amidst the shadows where one often retreats, there lies a longing for a savior. Someone who can navigate the labyrinth of gloom that has been a constant companion, and lead the way to a place of brightness. This is the wish to be found, to be pulled into the embrace of light, away from the familiar shroud of darkness. The journey through the night is not a solitary trek, it is a silent invitation for companionship. It's a call to be understood, to be comforted, to be accompanied by someone who can share the burden of the unseen battles. To find such a person is to find a beacon of hope that illuminates the path to belonging and purpose. To be found is to experience the profound relief of no longer being alone. It's the realization that in the vast expanse of existence, there is a place for everyone. It's the discovery of a hand reaching out, ready to hold on, to guide, and to walk together towards a future where the light isn't just shown, but shared. It's the ultimate affirmation of presence in a world that often feels devoid of understanding. Hi, I am Tony.